Talk to Cassandra then.
Really, officer, you are wasting both your time and mine.
But I need evidence so that she can be prosecuted. I can't just do it on your word, alas. Can't help but admire the handsome monsieur in the portrait on the wall.
And what is your point?
May I ask of the subject?
You may not. Honestly, your prying is getting on my last nerve.
She doesn't seem to like the Viscount, her ex, well, her deceased husband, not ex. Kind of ex? Not really, but yeah, whatever. So, yeah, she doesn't seem to be happy with him, which might explain she may have damaged the picture deliberately. Would you permit me to enter the lounge?
Only if you are prepared to take Florette away.
It is an offense to incarcerate someone without suitable proof of misdeeds. I must question Mademoiselle Florette to gather her version of events.
If you will not do your duty and lock her up, then I must. She shall remain there, and I, the key holder, until she is led from the room in handcuffs.
That could be considered illegal in and of itself.
Merci, madame. You have...
Right, okay. So, let's have a chat with Elizabeth. That might give us some more insight. Then we can make all the connections that we have to make.
Certainly, officer.
Sobbing coming from behind the locked lounge door.
When I left, Madame was with Florette in there. Surely she would not have locked her in. It must have been an accident.
Madame Van den Bosch should not be deciding her fate. Would you grant me access to speak with her?
I would, sir, but I don't have the key. There is a spare somewhere, though. Oh, how awful, the thought of her locked in there.
Do you have any thoughts as to where I may find it?
I'm sorry. Madame does not trust the staff with such knowledge, even me. Although I did overhear her once say it was hidden somewhere, close to her heart. Whatever that means.
There isn't a spare. That's what it must mean. I'm filled with sorrow for the young girl trapped in the lounge. When I must admit I have missed the thrill of solving a good puzzle. Perhaps the countryside is not as tedious as it seems on the surface. Was anything else missing when you returned?
Now I think of it, I don't recall seeing her memento tin.
Memento tin. Could this have been what usually resides on the desk in Mademoiselle's bedroom?
She holds her keepsakes from her father and other gifts or tokens in it. She has such a wonderful collection. She's very lucky. She normally keeps it close, but I didn't see it this morning.
So, the connections to the father.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Because the picture that was damaged was her father. The bracelet that's gone was from her father. Memento tin. Right, okay, so there's just one connection. Okay. Collections of classic novels, okay.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me.
No. So it has to be from what Elizabeth has just said. Which I think might be this one.
I must act on thought.
No, but I know that that's him. The gold band, because that was in the chest.
Come, my little
No.
grey cells.
We must think logically. Oh!
I must take
No.
a different approach if I am to...
Oh, interest in Shakespeare.
What a revelation!
He's discreet enough to hide almost anywhere, even inside a book. You mean like the classic novels? Good grief. Good grief. Some of the greatest authors and novels throughout history. No. And it's not told me... Well, I've not got anyone else to ask here, have I? No, talk to Angeline, yeah. I think I've already done that. And the dust recess. So, okay, so this has already been done. Something else is missing. Nothing else was taken. I don't think you've got anything to tell me, have you?
Really,
No, yep,
Merci.
wasting time. Is there another collection of books somewhere then? There's another collection of books, but... Searching the bathroom is not essential to my current investigation. Missing painting.
Huh.
There's obviously been something previously hanging in this position. Was it stolen, I wonder? Is that another thing I need to talk to someone about? Missing paint. Oh, I need to talk to Elizabeth about something? Oh, inside a Shakespeare book. Good grief. Nice if you told me these things. You need to talk to this person to solve this problem. But I could just look for a book. I already know that there's a book. Yeah.
Certainly, officer.
Yes. A great deal of lecture. Are you all keen readers?
Madame is the one with the refined taste. Angeline and I are much more partial to a simple love story.
Aren't we all? Romeo and Juliet, the most famous of love stories.
Everyone dies.
I do enjoy it so. The passion, the romance. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Madame has a copy upstairs in the main hall.
Merci.
Okay, so that's why you can't click on them beforehand, because, oh, it would give things away. Even though I'd be able to read and go, oh, there's Romeo and Juliet. That might be where the thing is. No, we can't have the player figuring things out on their own. That would be madness. One of the greatest love stories ever written. Eh. Glad that Shakespeare's words are being enjoyed. And here is the key. Yes, that's what a key looks like. Thank you, game. I mean, technically I am stealing this key. So it's probably... It's about... Oh. Okay, so that's just it. Oh, that's now got a connection.
Order and method.
Okay, what... I've done that. That was the new thing. Hidden upstairs. The key is hidden upstairs. Oh, is that one?
Is there something I am not seeing?
I don't know.
This will not get me any...
Or is it the key?
Is there something...
I honestly have no clue. Wait, are these... Oh, that's the connection I meant to make.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
There's a great deal of collection. Perhaps there's more to this than just redecorating. Selling heirlooms. Can I not look and see what's in here then? Oh, piece of impact and address the auction house. I assume Madame... Okay. Doesn't tell me what it is. What's being sold.
Finally, it is unlocked.
It's a good thing she doesn't have any kind of peripheral vision.
What exactly do you think you are doing?
Oh, never mind, she does.
If I am to serve justice, I must be able to reach and talk with young Florette.
The girl is guilty and shall pay the price for her crime. I shall see to that. If you wish to listen to her feeble attempts to explain herself, so be it.
Everyone deserves to tell their side of the story, whether a feeble account or not.
Okay, I thought we were just going to automatically go in. Last time I able to speak with the accused and hear her version of events. I still have a number of questions. Perhaps she may hold the answers. Is there anything to see here? Okay, the poker was from down here then. Okay, I can't actually examine the area, which is frustrating.
Mademoiselle Florette, I presume.
Please, officer. I did nothing wrong. You can't take me away.
Please relax, my dear. If you have done nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. But it is my duty to investigate all avenues. Ah bon?
Relax. So you don't think I took the bracelet?
As of this moment, I cannot say. But answering my questions honestly will certainly help your case either way.
You're the accused. Why don't you begin by giving me your account of the morning?
I didn't even know it was missing till I got accused of taking it. Madame was so angry. She wouldn't listen to me.
There must be some reasoning behind her accusation.
How could I have taken it? I've been in town most of the morning. I was even late coming back. Then I was preparing breakfast.
So much to do. What exactly were you tasked with this morning?
Rihanna the cook is away, so I had to fetch breakfast for the house and prepare it all myself. How does she expect me to do that all on my own?
From what I understand of Madame van den Bosch, she would not have been best pleased you returned late for breakfast.
Not best pleased? I thought she was going to batter me to death with a baguette. I hid in the kitchen and then tried to stay out of sight in the lounge until breakfast was over. Didn't want to put my head near her jaws while she was still hungry.
Perhaps a brave move under the circumstances. And you did not go upstairs at all.
Madame was singeing a hole in the back of my apron with her glare. I daren't have moved. I was too scared to blink the wrong way. Never mind snapping upstairs.
So she... Yeah, you would have hurried your duties.
I must just be slow, monsieur. My mother always said I, moved like the snail. Maybe I was just happy to be out of the house.
Risk catching cold in such conditions for a little fresh air. No. Perhaps you would be overcome by the volume of the tasks at hand.
I had a lot to do. I lost track of time. I wanted to prove to Madame I'm not the useless waif she thinks I am.
I'm confused. Like, if she knew that she was down there for a long time, why is she accusing her?
Merci. I shall take everything you have told me into consideration.
Doesn't make sense. Something is very wrong here. Now that I've finally met young Clarette, I should work to ascertain her innocence or guilt. Right. Okay, no connections at the moment. Is there anything in the room? Yes, collection slip. Slip for collecting a garment from Goossens and Company, tailors in town, dated today. One mended sleeve, torn shoulder, one replaced button, middle breast, one inline tear, right breast pocket. Completed by end of day, available for collection Tuesday. Wine bottle. I wonder who the wine connoisseur of the house is. A vintage like this would fetch quite a price. A note. To receive such a note of devotion and love must be delight. Signed from Luc. To him is his love, I wonder. It's Elizabeth, my love. It is an obligation that has taken me away from you, but it's my heart that will keep us together. My aunt is in much better health, rest, and some company has done her wonders. I hope to return to you and my duties at the house in a matter of days. Till then, keep well and know that you're always in my thoughts now and forever. Luke. I assume because of the E. But I don't know if there's other things that could be E. The poker stand. Poker stand without a fire poker is rather useless in my opinion. Where could it be? We know where it is. A straight fire poker shouldn't be hard to find. Come by my little square. We already know where it is. We've seen it. I could spend my morning in front of Miss Aubert's boulangerie, taking in the smell. The wet parcel. A wrapped parcel completely soaked through. I hope it has not ruined the contents. What are the contents? What are the contents, pray tell? Personalised handkerchief. The initials EP suggest this is Elizabeth's, and nasty black soot smudge is apparent. Why would such delicate item be used on such a stubborn stain? Why indeed? Right, no connections to make, no connections to make. 2 connections to make now. Okay, the
Magnifique.
I mean, that's just obvious. Seems Angeline may have been the last one to use this. Not sure that makes sense.
Order and method.
Okay.
Another
Okay, there we go. The
success.
collection.
I
Seems someone collected this by hand. Who, I wonder? Oh, yeah.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Why is that even a thing? We knew that! Elizabeth must have requested Florette's assistance this morning, causing her to run late. I doubt Madame was happy about this. Speak to Elizabeth and Florette. Okay. No other things there. But this might give us some more information that we can then make more links with, possibly.
Anything to show you I didn't do it. And Madame, I need this job, monsieur.
Was it you who collected the parcel this morning while in town?
Yes. Another thing on my to-do list. I'm afraid it's not in the same condition as when I picked it up.
At whose request?
It was a favor for Lizzie. I didn't mind having to get it.
Merci. I shall take everything you have told me into consideration.
I know it's not going to be the case because we have a letter from Luke saying he was in love. But I'd kind of like it if the L on the bench stood for Lizzie, just to kind of throw you off. And then there'd have to be like another E somewhere. But I like those kind of things where it's like, oh, it's obviously this person. Oh, wait!
Certainly, officer.
Does Madame van den Bosch have a habit of making such quick assumptions?
Madame is under a great deal of strain. It can't have been easy for her to lose her husband, raising Mademoiselle alone. She can be quick to anger.
And this morning, it sounds as though it was such an occasion.
It's not the first time I have had to stand and watch such treatment. I hate to see it. As I said, Madame hasn't had the easiest time.
This isn't the first time she has lost her temper with Florette.
Madame's scolding of Florette this morning was the worst I have seen her temper. I wish you could see that Florette is just trying to do her best.
Could there have been another reason for such a reaction?
Madame was not happy Florette was late. All through breakfast, Madame was watching her with a piercing eye. But she's still learning the way.